Infinite is the Buddha. Infinite is the Dhamma. Infinite is the Sangha. You could also say this is Appamano, this is limitless. You could say limitless is the Buddha, the Dhamma, the Sangha. Finite are creeping things, snakes, scorpions, centipedes, spiders, lizards, and rats. Morning, friends. So this is a coming to the end of the Kandhaparitta, and we have this section here where the Buddha is encouraging, basically encouraging the monks. He's saying, okay, now this is how you should practice. You have metta for these beings. May they have metta for you. May all beings know what is good and do what is good. And then once you calm down the mind a little bit, right? And then it's the Buddha, the Dhamma, the Sangha. The triple gem is infinite, is limitless. All these little bugs and things, these are finite, creepy crawly things, right? So basically, like, trust in the Buddha, the Dhamma, the Sangha. Look to the Buddha, the Dhamma, the Sangha, right? Don't worry about these little beings. Just practice metta, right? That's basically what this is saying, right? And what this, I think, this is the great thing about reading all the suttas and knowing the suttas is you can make connections. And what I want to do is make a connection here to another sutta. It's called the Crest of the Standard, right? And the Buddha uses, he opens up the sutta with talking about the king of the Devas, Saka. And when the Devas are fighting the Asuras in battle, and King Saka is saying to the Deva fighters, when you have fear, right? When you have fear, look to my standard, right? This is, as a medieval nerd, a fantasy nerd, the concept of, and a military history nerd too. The concept of like having banners and knowing banners like are important to the morale of groups. So you have this concept of, the Devas saying, look to my standard, right? Like you see the standard, like the Romans had the eagle, right? You don't drop the eagle, right? The American soldiers and soldiers today have their flag. You don't let the flag drop on the ground, kind of a thing, right? So it's meant to be this like really important thing that you keep as an ideal, right? And so the Buddha is saying, the Saka says to the Devas, look to my standard, right? And so the Buddha makes an analogy. He says, but would that really stop them from having fear? And he says, no, because Saka is not awakened, right? But he says, he says to the monks, when you are in the jungles, when you are out there and fear arises, look to my crest of the standard. So the Buddha is saying, look to my banner, right? And what's the banner? Banner is the triple gem. Banner is the qualities of the triple gem, right? Which we chant every day. Itipiso, Bhagava, Arahang, right? The qualities of the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha, right? So the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha are in these concepts, or these contexts, are meant to build up confidence, are meant to build up, what's the word? It's meant to build up confidence in yourself, confidence in your ability to do the practice, confidence in your ability to endure, right? This is like, look to the Buddha, the Dhamma, the Sangha, look to my crest, look to my standard, so that you can gain morale, faith, confidence, zeal, right, to do the practice, right? That's what this is. Right? The Buddha is saying the triple gem is infinite. Don't be worried about these little creatures. They're all finite, right? They're all going to arise and pass on just like you. And so that's what this line is here, right? Finite are creeping things. infinite is the triple gem, right? So you can take the Crest of the Standard is a very obscure sutta that nobody really talks about, but I love it. And again, probably because of my my past conditioning as a fantasy, history, military nerd. I get it. Right, the Buddha's talking about this. This is my crest. This is my crest of the standard. Right, look to the triple gem. Look to the Dhamma. Look to the Buddha as the teacher. Look to the Arya Sangha as those who have gone before you, like rangers, like scouts. Right, they've gone down the path before you. So when you think of these beings, when you think of these qualities, then you will have no fear over things like creeping, crawly, finite things. So friends, with that, I wish you a very spiritually successful and peaceful day. Sukhi Hotu, may you be happy. Hopefully we'll see you again tomorrow, same time, 8 a.m. Eastern, for another morning monastery experience.